Congratulations for booking onto your burlesque chair dance instructor training course. This tutorial is designed to teach you your very first burlesque chair dance routine. It's to a song called Lady Marmalade, and it's the routine that we're going to be working with you on during your instructor training course. Now, we advise that you dance along to this at home 2 to 3 times a week. I want you to bear in mind that we are not auditioning for the West End. This is designed to give you the knowledge that you need to succeed on arrival. So all we need you to do is learn the routine and turn up. Now, at the beginning of every class, it's important that you warm up everybody that's arrived, okay? And during your training course, we're going to be assessing you on your warm-up and your cool-down too. So I'm going to warm you up, you're going to do it at home with me, and then practice on the lead up to your course, okay? So the most important thing to do is to obviously come and take a seat on your chair, but remembering that you need to get them into the right position to begin with. Right, I'm going to turn my chair to the side. It's very important that you make everybody aware that in burlesque chair dance, your little bottom sits on the very, very edge of the chair. So the more space that you've got behind you, the bigger the range of body movement, okay? Now, we're always going to be dancing up on our toes, lifting up the heels, pulling back the shoulders. Your hands will be onto your knees and you need to get them into a position to start with. So we're going to go into what we call a basic split. You're going to run your hands up your thighs, spread your legs apart, remembering to keep up on those toes so the heels stay up, hands on your knees and straight arms. So we're going to start with the top of the body and we're going to work our way down. So starting with the head, you're going to look up to the ceiling and then back to centre. Looking down to the floor, and back to centre, up to the ceiling, back to centre, and one more time, down to the floor, and back to centre. You're going to look over your left shoulder, and back to centre, over your right shoulder, and back to centre, once more to the left, back to centre, and one more time, over to the right, and back to centre. Now you're going to roll your head down and round to the other shoulder. And then take it straight back in the same direction. And you're going to repeat that. And again. And then just one more time. And bringing it straight back to centre. So with the head, you're going up and down, side to side, round and round, 4 times each. Always bringing the head back to the centre, which is your neutral position. From the head, we're going to run down to the shoulders. These are called your deltoids. You're rolling your shoulders backwards for 4, and then rolling your shoulders forwards for 4. From the shoulders, we're going to come into the trapezius. So sitting up nice and tall, bring your hands together, turn them out. I want you to push your hands out as far as you can, making sure that you're still sat up tall, and drop your chin down onto your chest. Now from there, you're going to raise your hands up into the ceiling, taking a deep breath in, making sure that your hands stay above your head, and I want you to lean over to the left. Now this is going to be stretching out your obliques, but again it's important that the arm stays above your head, because if it drops forward, you lose that stretch. You're taking it back up to centre, and this time taking it over toward the right. And then bringing it back to centre every time. Staying up on your heels, you're going to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to lean forward, popping your hands down onto the floor, chin to your chest, and you're arching your back up to the ceiling. You're going to pop your hands onto your ankles, run them up to your knees, flick up your head. Now that stretch there is taking those 2 big back muscles, and the back muscles are called the latimus dorsi. You're going to repeat that again, taking a deep breath in. As you breathe out, you're going down, hands on the floor, chin to your chest, arching your back up to the ceiling, keeping those heels up. Pop your hands on your ankles, run them back to your knees, and then flick up your head. Right, you're going to close your legs, you're going to sit back against the back of the chair, so you're back against, hands under your bum, straight legs and pointed toes. You're pulling your toes up to the ceiling, and then you're pointing them. You can do this as many times as you like, and that's just going to stretch out all the way up and down those leg muscles. Coming up to standing, you're going to come and stand on the side of your chair. You're going to hold on for support, not for dear life. Picking up the right toes, pulling them up to your bum. You're going to squeeze your knees together, and then you're going to thrust forwards with the hips. Now when you do that thrust, you can feel a stretch in your quads, these big muscles right here. You're going to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to lean forward. Now your supporting leg stays straight, it's a flat hand onto the seat, and you're pushing those toes up into the hand, chest up and chin up. Now all of your stretches you're going to hold for 4 seconds, and then to develop and increase the stretch, you're going to gently bend that elbow, pull your chest down, and then very gently push back up, and do exactly the same on the other side. So this time it's going to be the other leg, which is your left, picking up your toes, squeezing your knees together, and then thrusting forwards with the hips to feel a stretch in your quadricep. Taking a deep breath in, and as you start to lean forward, it's a flat hand on the seat, supporting legs stay straight, pulling those toes up into your hand, chest up and chin up. Now after 4 seconds, you'll increase the stretch by gently bending the elbow, pulling yourself down. You'll feel a stretch in your hamstring when you do this, and you're pushing up nice and gently. You're going to come and stand in front of the chair. Now it is important to take a big step towards me, away from the chair, otherwise trust me, you will bum it. You're going to walk your legs out as wide as they'll go, but keep them nice and straight. You want flat hands onto the floor, so this is our inner thigh stretch. You're going to point your toes in each direction and gently lower yourself down to the floor. Now it's important to go flat hands, so you don't want any thumbs up, keeping your chest up and your chin up. Now you're going to push with your arms and slide the left foot nice and flat under your left shoulder. You want to make sure that heel is down, push your bum down, hands come onto your knee, chest up and chin up, keeping that leg straight. You're going to lunge over to the other side, and you're going to give one big push, chest up, and come on back up to standing. Placing your hands on your hips now, you're taking one big step to me with your left foot. Now I'm going to change direction now so you can see me, okay? So both feet face forward, the back leg is straight, heel pushed into the floor, bending in the knee, thrusting forwards, hands on your hips, and you're going to be pulling those elbows together behind you so that you're stretching out the pectoral muscles as well as stretching out the bottom muscle in your leg. That's called your gastrocnemius. You're going to push your bottom backwards now, placing both hands onto your bent knee, and you're pushing your bottom down to the floor. So remember, your bottom is your glutamus maximus, and then you've got your hamstring, and then we're going down into the gastrocnemius. Now to increase the stretch, you're going to lift your toes up to the ceiling and gently reach down for them, holding the stretches for 4 seconds, and then very gently coming back up again. And it's exactly the same now on the other leg. So it's right foot forward, feet facing forward, back leg straight, pushing the heel in, lunging forwards with your hands on your hips, pulling those elbows together behind you. So after 4 seconds, you're going to push backwards, hands going onto your bent knee, pushing your bum down to the floor, and then gently lifting up your toes to increase the stretch and reaching down for them. After 4 seconds, you're coming up nice and gently, and you're going to be coming forward to face me. Your feet hip width apart, soft knees, pulling back the shoulders, hands on your hips. You're going to grind now, circles with the hips. So we're going 4 in one direction and then 4 in the other direction. So remember to bend those knees so it's just the hips going round. So we're going to do 4 round to the left, and then we're going to change, doing 4 around to the right. Now you're going to go into your squats to finish, so you're going to cross your wrists, take a really deep breath in as you push your bum to the floor, reaching up to the ceiling, and then you literally just shake it out like Beyonce. And again, and shaking it out. We generally do 3, so 1 more, and shaking it out. Right, so imagine you're teaching your class now. The most important thing to do is a health screen, which we are going to cover within your training course, just to make sure everybody in your class is fit and healthy before you begin.
Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow, sister.
let me know we got that cake. Check out the gate. All people in the women, some mistake us for whores and say, why spend mine when I can spend yours? Disagree, but that's you and I'm sorry. I'ma keep playing these cats out like tar. High heel shoes, get love from the dudes, more badass chicks on the road. Okay, sisters, soul sisters, better get that dough, sisters. We drink wine with diamonds in the glass by the case, the meaning of expensive taste. You want an inche, come on, mocha chocolate. What Rio Lady Mama? One more time, come on.
Okay, so now we're going to teach you the routine. Now the fundamentals of teaching is that we teach 3 moves 3 times and we put the music on. After that you gain understanding from your class and then you continue with another 3 moves 3 times and put the music on. So we're not going to go too much into detail with that because that's what your training course is all about. So I'm going to start to teach you the routine, you're going to dance along with me, okay? So I want you on this side of the chair, which is on the left side. You're going to take your left foot, you're going to put it as close as you can to the front left chair leg. You're going to pop your other foot in the centre of the seat, lifting up the heel, twisting your shoulders to face me, and you're going to pop this hand up in the air. Now the routine starts with 4 clicks in the wrist. It's just the wrist, don't bend the arm. Ready? So we click for 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We're going to take this hand, pop it down onto your ankle, put the other hand on top of it, reverse both up into the air. So we're going up with the left and then up with the right. You're taking your foot off the seat. Now you're not going across the seat, you're going in front of the seat so that your feet are shoulder width apart. Lifting up onto your heels to take a seat, running your hands down the side of your body, and when they hit, you will close your legs. All right, we're going to do that again. Hop up. So into your starting position, nice and close, shoulders pulled, arm in the air. We're going to click for 1, 2, 3 and 4. We're going down and down, back up and up, stepping in front, feet shoulder width to sit down. Touch yourself and close your legs. So now we're going to do that for the 3rd time in real time with how fast it would be when the music's on basically. So hopping up, toes up, shoulders back, click for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going down, down, up, step, sit and close your legs. So hopping up now, we're going to do that with some music. Starting position and you click when she clicks. 2, 3, 4. Go down, down, up, step, sit, close. Now in all of our routines, every move fits within a slow beat of 4 or a fast beat of 8. So you're going to take your hands now, you're going to run them down to your ankles, drop your chin on your chest, and we're going down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place your hands on your knees, flick your head up, squeeze your boobs, and then you're going to prepare for the next move. Now you're going into your half splits now, so your feet are going to stay together. You've run your hands up to the top of your thighs, you're going to push your knees open for 1, 2, 3, and on 4, moving your feet, coming into a full split. Now you're going to go into a top grind now, so the arms are going to stay nice and straight, and you're going to be rolling your chest around, okay? And again, you're going for a beat of 4. So take your boobs over to the right, forwards to me, to the left and behind, and then make it smooth just by rolling. And you're doing that for a beat of 4, okay? So we're going to do those 3 moves all again together. Going down to the toes for 1, 2, 3, 4. Knees, flick, squeeze, prepare, push. Half splits, 2, 3, full split into your top grind for 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to speed that up a little bit now in time with the music. Ready? Down, 2, 3, 4. Knees, flick, squeeze, prepare to half split. 2, 3, full split on 4, top grind. 2, 3, and 4. So now from the top with some music. Ready to click when she clicks? 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, step, sit, close, take it down. Knees, flick, squeeze, half splits. 2, 3, full split, top grind. For 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, adding on, I want you to take your left hand and grab your left boob. You're going to take your right hand and grab the right boob, and then you're taking your left hand to pop it on top of your fluff, putting the other hand on top of it. You're going to run these fingers right up until they hit your bra wire, where you're going to hold it for just a couple of seconds, and I want you to imagine there's 2 shelves above your head. You're going to reach up with your left hand, tapping the shelf, and exactly the same with the other hand. You're going to take the left hand, pop it behind your head, put the other hand on top of it, and you're going to do a chest pop. So the elbows come in, and then you're going to push the elbows out, pop in the chest, and repeat, coming in, and then popping out. So we're going to do that again, left hand, left side. So it goes left, right, down and down, slowly up to your bra wire and hold. Left arm flicks, right arm flicks, behind your head, and again, double pop, in, out, out. So a little bit faster now, ready? Boobs and fluff. Slow and hold, arms left then right, head left then right, popping in and out for 2. Let's go together with the music from the top. And you click when she clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, step, sit, close, take it down. Knees, flick, squeeze, half splits. 2, 3, full split, top grind, for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boobs, fluff, slowly hold it, wait for it, arms, head, double pop. Right, the next move that we're going to go into is what we call a trick. Now a trick is anything with a health and safety element to it, where you need to make sure that you're giving out really clear safety directions, okay? Now for every trick that we issue, we also issue an alternative, okay? So what I like to do in my classes is start with option number 1, which is your alternative, and then leading that into option number 2, okay? So from this position, I want you to twist your chest over toward the right. You're going to release your right hand. You're going to hold on to the side of the chair. Now I'm just going to turn my chair so you can see where I'm placing it, okay? Now I want you to remember I am 5'2", so I only have very short arms, so my hand will sort of sit right there in the middle. If you are a lot taller than me, you might feel more comfortable with your hand slightly further down, okay? So coming back into that position, twisting the chest over toward the right, holding on with your right hand. The other hand is going to come under your bum to the side of the chair. You're going to lift up your knees and squeeze them together, and you're going to swing them over towards the right. You're going to extend for me the front leg, which will be your left leg, and you're going to gently drop both feet to the floor. Now, the alternative that we're giving is for anybody in class that might have had a C-section recently, might have given birth, is pregnant, or has any kind of abdominal issues going on, okay? So you're going to leave that arm there for me, which is going to relieve the pressure from the abdominal region. Now, adding on to the move, you're going to gently bend the elbow, leaning back into it. You're going to lift up your left knee, and you're going to do a double kick on the word ya-ya. So that's once and twice. You're then going to cross that foot over the other ankle as you sit up. Okay, so we're going to do that one more time. So coming back to the centre, so we're twisting to the side, 2 hands on the chair, knees up in a swing, front leg straight, drop them to the floor, bending the elbow, front knee into your chest, double kick on ya-ya, crossing it over the other ankle as you come back to sitting. I'm going to do that a little bit quicker. So in this position, And we're going twist to the side, front leg straight, bend the arm, knee, double kick on ya-ya, come on back up to sitting, okay? So that is your option number 1. We're going to extend that up now to option number 2, so back into this position. For option number 2, you're still going to twist, you're still going to grab with 2 hands, lifting up your knees and swinging. You're going to be extending that front leg, but you're also going to extend the back arm. Obviously, don't let go with this one, okay? Now, this hand is going to hit the floor directly underneath your shoulder at exactly the same time as both feet. You're then going to pick up the front knee. That's your left. You're going to give a double kick on the word ya-ya, and you're going to pull yourself up to sitting, crossing the ankles over. So we're going to do that again. Back into this position. So you're holding on, you're swinging, you're extending, you're dropping, knee comes up, double kick on ya-ya, crossing the ankle, and come on up. Now we've not quite finished because you are going to do that one-handed for option 2. So coming back to this position here, what we're going to do is grab on with one hand, the other arm comes beside you, and it just waits here for you to swing, ready to drop, knee comes up, double kick on ya-ya, and come on back up to sitting. So for that trick, you've had option number 1, and we've done option number 2. Now in your instructor training course, you must dance option number 2, but you must also be able to give that alternative, which is option number 1. So we're going to go together from the top with some music, and we'll be dancing to option number 2. And ready to click once she clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, going down, down, up, step, sit, close, take it down. Knees, flick, squeeze, half splits. 2, 3, full split, top grind, for 1, 2, 3, and 4, booms. Fluff, slow and hold it, arms, head, double pop, now swing it. Ya-ya, come on up, cross those ankles. Okay, adding on from here, show me your hands. You're going to be turning over your right shoulder, placing both hands onto the chair seat as your bum slips forward and you're turning into the chair. Now your bum isn't allowed any higher than it already is, okay? So you're literally slipping, dropping the hands onto the seat, locking the arms for balance immediately. So over your right shoulder, hands are going onto the seat, you're going to drop and turn and twist. So your arms are straight so that your back is straight, which minimalises you going off for a little topple, okay? You're going to come up into a tabletop, flat feet, straight legs, popping your hands onto your knees. You're going to come up slowly to standing for a beat of 3. Now I want you to come up with your shoulders first, 2, and 3. Now on 4, you're going to pick up your left foot, you're going to step out to face the back of the room, your feet will be shoulder width apart. Ready? Left foot up, turn and step. Now you can't teach your class with your back to them, so I want you to turn around to face me, and we're going to add on with the next section, okay? So we're going to do the feet first. Now in a lot of the routines that we do, we use this footwork. You're going to lift up onto your left toes, and you're going to twist and taking your hips over to the left. Coming back to centre, exactly the same then on the right, heel up, twisting the hips over to the right and back to centre. I want you to keep doing that, but every time you lift, you're going to start looking over the shoulder that you're twisting on. So we're going over the left, back to centre, over the right and back to centre. Now what you're actually going to do is you're going to slap your bum cheeks and hold on to them at the same time. So we're doing the left first, slap and hold, don't let go, going into the right. So if you now turn around and face the back of the room, we're going to do that together. So your feet are shoulder width apart, and we're going over your left shoulder. So it's left and then right. You're going to bend your knees for me, and you're going to go and grind for 3. So circles with the hips for 1 and 2 and 3. Now from there, you're going to lock for me the back leg because you're going to lunge in towards the chair. You're extending your right arm, and with your other hand, you're going to pull on an imaginary glove. So you're going from the fingers all the way up to the shoulder. Now I want you to bring this hand towards me. Your back foot is going to step into the front foot as you turn to face me. You're going to drop your heels, run your hand across your chest and out. Now I want you to turn your palms to the ceiling because you get a much better booby shake. You're going to shake your boobs and take a couple of quick steps back to the chair. It's 2 steps, feet together. So we're going 1 and 2, feet together, sit down on the chair, hands on your bum. So we're going to repeat that. Coming back into this position, it's your left ankle on top of the right. Hands are going over your right shoulder as you turn. You're coming into a tabletop for 1 and 2 and 3. Stepping out on 4, going into your slaps. Left side, right side to grind for 3. 1, 2 and 3. Lunging into the chair, extending the arm, pulling on that imaginary glove. Remember, back foot into the front as you turn. Shimmy in the boobs. 3 steps, back to the chair and take a seat. Now obviously that is a lot faster, especially those slaps. So we're going to do it in real time. Left ankle on top of the right. So we're turning, we're coming up for 1, 2, 3. Step out on 4, slap. Left, right, grind 1 and 2 and 3. Lunging in to pull on that imaginary glove, turning to me, shimmying back to the chair and taking a seat. So let's try that together from the top with some music. And you click when she clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down, down, up, step, sit, close, take it down. Knees, flick, squeeze, half splits. 2, 3, full split, top grind. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boobs. Fluff, slowly, wait for it. Arms, head, double pop. And swing it. Kick on your ya, come on up, cross ankles, turn, listen, 1, 2, 3, step out 4, slap, left, right, round, 2, 3, pull on that glove, turn to me, shimmy back to the chair. Right, from here we're just going to repeat everything that you've already done from this position. So you're taking your hands down to your ankles for a beat of 4, chin to chest, fingers to knees, flick up your head and squeeze. Prepare and half split for 1 and 2 and 3. Full split on 4 into your top grind. So basically everything is exactly the same and we're just going to loop it back round again. So let's dance together from the top with some music and see how we get on. And you click when she clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down, down, up, step, sit, close, take it down. Knees, flick, squeeze, half splits. 2, 3, full split, top grind for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boobs. Fluff, slowly, wait for it. Arms, head, double pop. Now swing it. Ya, come on up, cross the ankles, turn, listen, 1, 2, 3, step out, slaps, left, right, round, 2, 3, pull on that glove, turn to me, back to the chair, and repeat, down, knees, flick, squeeze, half splits, 2, 3, full split, top grind, 2, 3, 4, boobs, fluff, slowly, wait for it, arms, head, double pop, now swing it, ya, come on up, cross the ankles, turn, listen, 1, 2, 3, step out, slap, and grind, pull on that glove, and I want you to hold it right there. Right, from this position you're going to pull on your other glove, but it's very difficult for me to show you unless you're facing me. So change direction, turn around. So you're in this position and you're pulling on your right glove. You've stopped with your fingers on your shoulder. You're going to go to flat feet. Run your hands across your boobs. Other arm extends as you lift up the other foot, lunging in the other direction, and now you're going to pull on an imaginary glove with the other fingers, all the way up and to the shoulder, okay? So turn around, we'll do that together. So you're in your first glove position, which is your right arm extended. Then you're running the hand across your chest, changing the feet over to lunge in the other direction, running your hand up to your shoulder. Right, I want you to bring this hand towards me, back foot steps into the front as you turn and face me. As you drop, you're going to bend your left knee, run your hand across your chest, and then bring both hands down to the side. Now from here, you're going to take 5 steps with your left foot first in a horseshoe shape around in front of the chair. Now on step 5, you'll be on the other side of the chair, but you'll be facing away from me, okay? So it's really important that your left leg leads, nice and slow. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold it for me on 5. Now again, this is a really difficult position, so I want you to just watch me first, okay? So you're going to lean into the chair so that you can pick up your right knee. You're going to take your right knee across the corner of the chair, and it'll land feet shoulder width apart. When you get there, you're going to lift up onto your toes and take a seat. Dead easy, all right? So we are going to do that little bit again. Come back to me. So all together, left foot leading first. Ready? For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right knee up and over, where you'll sit down, heels up. Now, as soon as you've sat down, you're going flat feet. You're going to use the heels of your hands on your knees, and you're going to lean forward to lift your bum off the chair. You are only allowed 2 inches, okay? And that's not man's inches, ladies' inches. Just like so. Please make sure you've got a neck. So lifting up your shoulders, and now you're going to twerk. So if your arms are locked and straight, you should be able to isolate the hips, and we're coming in and out like so. You're going to do that for 6. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On 7, you're going to just pop down, and on 8, you're coming up to standing. Now you're going to take your right hand and stick it on your hip, and you're going to walk around the back of the chair. Now you are holding on as you go, and you're going to be leading with your right leg. Ready? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, holding, and then twisting. Okay, so you've got a beat of 8 to get around the chair. So we're going to do all of that again together from the right arm. So your right arm is extended, you're pulling on that right arm, then you're going to twist, you're going to pull on the other. Turning to face us, left foot leads for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over on 6, down on 7, and up on 8 to twerk. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down on 7, and you're coming up on 8. Now, it doesn't really matter which leg you lead with, to be honest, but try the left. We're going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're there together on 6, and you're going to twist and wait on 7 and 8. So we're going to do that again, but a little bit quicker this time, okay? So back into the right glove position. We're pulling on the right glove. We're pulling on the left glove. Turn to me and walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down and up to twerk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down and up. Walk it round. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holding on 7 and 8. So let's try it together now from the top with some music. And you click when she clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down, down, up, step, sit, close. Take it down. Knees, flick, squeeze, prepare to split. 2, 3, full split, top grind. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boobs. Fluff, slowly, wait for it, hold it there. Arms, head, double pop. Now swing it. Yeah, come on up, turning it in, listen, 1, 2, 3, step it out, slap, and grind. Pull on that glove, we're going back to the chair first time, to repeat, down, knees, flick, squeeze, half splits, 2, 3, full split, top grind, for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boobs. Fluff. Slowly wait for it. Arms. Head. Double pop. In and out. Now swing it. Yeah. Come on up. Turn it in. Listen. 1, 2, 3. Step out. Slap. And grind. 2, 3. Right glove. Left glove. Turn. Walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down, up, twerk. 5, 6. Down and up. Walk it down. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now this is a burlesque weight, not a weight for X78. Okay, so strike that pose for 2 seconds. Now our next move, we're going into a trick. So as usual, I'm going to give you an option 1 and I'm going to give you an option 2 as well, okay? Now with this trick, we'll do it the other way round, but it doesn't matter either way. So we're going to go into option number 2 and then I'll show you an easier option after that. So what I want you to do is pick up your right toes and place them in the centre of the seat. You're going to pop this hand onto your knee and you are going to keep your arm perfectly straight. Now we're going to be standing up on the chair, we're going to be doing quite a lot of moves up there. The straight arm keeps your back perfectly straight, okay? Having a straight back means that you're not going to fall off the chair. So it's very difficult because we don't want your hand on your actual kneecap. We want your middle finger to sit in the centre of your kneecap so your hand is actually sitting on top of it, okay? So if I show you from the floor, it's not the hand on the kneecap, it's the middle finger in the centre, so your hand is actually sitting just on top of your knee, and that's the perfect position. Now you're going to lunge into the chair without bending the arm. You want to have your bum above your heel, that way the chair won't move. You're going to push up off of both hands to bring your feet together, but do not bend the arm. Once you're in that position, you're going to go into a tabletop. So it's straight legs, but again, do not bend the arm. You're going to slap your bottom, so you are taking it off your knee. You're going to put it straight back, and without bending the arm, drop straight back down into that position, and then you're going to repeat, coming up, slapping the bum, and coming straight back down into that position. You're taking your hand off your knee, around behind your back to hold onto the chair with 2 hands, and turn to face me. Don't let go of the chair. Keep your chin up. You're going to go into a tabletop again, straightening both legs. When your legs are straight, you are safe. So keeping your head up and letting go, crossing your arms in front of you, you're going to slowly come up to standing, running the hands up above your head. Now from here, you're going to wiggle, running your hands down the side of your body. You've got a beat of 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now on 7 and 8 you're going to prepare for the next move. You're going into what we call a Marmalade. So you're going to bend for me your left knee, you're going to pull that left knee across the other one, popping both hands onto your left hip. Now going into a Marmalade, it's all about T and A. So you want to get that perfect twist, keeping your shoulders facing forward, hands on the thigh. Now you must bend both knees as you go down, okay? If you don't bend both knees, you're leaning your way off the chair and it's not safe. So you're bending both those knees and you're running your hands down to the knee, and as you come up for safety, you're pulling the shoulder back. You're going to repeat for 2, and again, 3, and then one more time on 4, coming back up to centre. Now you're going to glide off the chair, you're going to land feet shoulder width apart on the floor. Left foot first, and your feet will be just in front of each chair leg. So you're going to prepare for the move by pulling your shoulders back, keeping your head up, don't look down, and you're going to go with your left foot first. So what we advise you to do is a slight bend in the knees, hang off the left foot. Now you can feel the chair behind your ankle, you are safe. You're going to bend that leg and gently lower yourself down and down. Okay, so we're going to do that again now. Back into your position. So we're going to slowly start to speed it up. So you're lunging into the chair, straight arm. Pushing up, ready to tabletop, push up and slap, back down. Again, up and slap, back down. Turning to me with 2 hands, straightening the legs, letting go and slowly coming up to standing to wiggle. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 is a prepare, bend both knees to Marmalade for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, to then glide off the chair, left foot first, feet shoulder width apart. Now it is a lot faster, so come with me again now. When you're doing your slaps, you're going to slap on badass and Moulin Rouge, okay? So we're lunging in, pushing up, slap from the badass chicks, from the Moulin Rouge. Turn and come on up, arms coming up to the ceiling, where you wiggle 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 to Marmalade. Pull that shoulder back every time, and then gliding off the chair, left and then right. So that is option number 2, which is always going to be the hardest option. Now we're going to go into option number 1, which is your alternative, okay? So any ladies come into class that might suffer from vertigo, if they're quite heavily pregnant, shouldn't be standing on the chair, okay? So coming back to this position, your option 1, you will lunge as normal. However, you will come straight back into that same position. You're going to lean forward to slap as everybody else is slapping on the chair. Gentle lean, slap and up, slap, and up. As everybody else on the chair is turning to face, so are you, but you must change the feet over as you turn to face me. Then you lean forward, your arms are coming up, and you're going to wiggle. You're doing exactly the same as everybody else, but you're doing it on the side of the chair on the floor as opposed to on the chair. Now, as they're stepping down, you need to get into exactly the same position by taking 2 steps to stand in front of the chair. However, you're going to have to change the feet because this leg is not going to be long enough to get there. So you're changing the feet over to lead with the right foot, sliding it through with the left foot, okay? So we're going to do that one more time. So from this position, you're lunging in, you're coming straight back, you're slapping. You're repeating it twice, changing the feet to face, gentle lean, arms are coming up. You're going to wiggle, same as everybody else for a beat of 6, twisting into your Marilyns for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Change feet, sliding it through, right foot, then left foot. So again, you must do option 2 as an instructor, but you must learn and be able to teach the option 1 as well. So let's go together from the top with some music. And you click when she clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down, down, up, step 6, close, take it down. Knees, flip and squeeze, half splits. 2, 3, full splits, hop grind. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Booms. Fluff, slowly, wait for it, hold it there. Arms, head, double pop, in and out, swing it. Yeah, come on up, turn it in. Listen. 1, 2, 3, step it out, slap, grind. 2, 3, right glove, and take it back to the chair. And repeat, down. Knees, flick, squeeze, half splits. 2, 3, full splits, hop grind. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Booms. Fluff, slowly, wait for it. Arms, head, double pop. Swing it. Yeah, come on up, turn it in. Listen. 1, 2, 3, step out. Slap and grind. 2, 3, right glove, left glove. Turn to me. Walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down, up, bust. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down and up. Walk. 5, 6. Hold. Ready? Lunge. Push. Slap. Badass. Moulin Rouge. Turn. Up. Wait for it. Wiggle. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Marilyn. 2, 3, 4, glide. Right, adding on, you're going into what we call a pin-up. So you're going to lift up your right heel. You're going to place your right hand on the top of your thigh, left hand behind your head, bending both knees. You're going to stroke down until your fingers hit your knee. And then come straight back up again. Your next move, we like to call it a pervert. So it's flat feet facing centre, both hands this time, bending both knees until your fingers hit your knees. Now you're going to go into your pin-up over the other direction. So left heel up, twisting slightly to the left, hand on your thigh, other hand behind your head, bend and up, going into one more pervert. Down and up. Now it's a little bit faster, so one more time. We're going pin-up, pervert, pin-up, and pervert. Now our next move is what we call a sexy seat. I'm going to turn my chair to the side so you can see me, okay? Now I want you to bear in mind when you step down off the chair, you are in the perfect position, don't panic. The idea is to sit down on the seat without having to look over your shoulder to make sure it's still there. So the easiest way for us to teach this is to say to you, grab your skis, go skiing. Okay? Because when you're skiing, you naturally shove your bum back and you will land on the seat. Hop back up again for me. So you're lifting up onto your toes, pushing your bottom backwards, and you're locking your arms as you go down. So hands on top of your thighs, lift, lock, and push. And you will never miss. Okay? Hopping up. So we've just come down into that position and you're going to go into some rainbows, okay? So your back is going to go against the back of the chair. Your hands are going to come under your bum. And the first one, we're taking the left leg over the rainbow, crossing it over the other leg. Once it's there, you're going to use your hands to push you back off the seat, lift your chest up, so your arms are straight, and she's going to sing in the music, so are you. Throw your head to the ceiling and just shake it from side to side. Ooh. Head back to me. So you're going to do a rainbow now in the other position. So you're back against the back of the chair, 2 hands. Now this time one leg comes off, followed by the other one that'll cross it. So over with the left, crossing with the right, pushing up and locking the arms, head to the ceiling, sing ooh. You're going to do that one more time, back against the chair. So it's the top leg over, followed by the other one. Push up and sing ooh. Okay, you're going to keep your hands exactly where they are. You're going to hear some really strong beats. On the first beat, you're taking your leg off the other one, and you're going to bang it down onto the floor so that you're in a front split. Keep your hands where they are. You're going to snap your legs together. You're going to take them apart, and you're going to bounce them back in together. Okay, so it goes 1, 2, 3, slap your thighs on 4. All right, so we're going to do that whole section again. Hop up, feet to shoulder width. We're going into your pin-ups. So it's a pin-up and a pervert, a pin-up and a pervert to take a sexy seat. Hold on, back against, going into your rainbow, push and sing it. Back against to go into another rainbow, to then push and sing it. One more rainbow, push and sing. Keep your hands there. So it goes out, in, out, bounce 2, 3, and slap. Now it is a little bit faster, so for the third time we're doing it, we're going to speed it up. Hop up. Ready? It goes pin up, pervert, pin up, pervert. Take a sexy seat into your rainbow, push and sing. Other side, push and sing. One more, push and sing. We're going out, in, out, 1, 2, 3, slap. So now we're going to go from the top with some music all the way through. And you click when she clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down, down, up, step, sit, close. Take it down. Knees, flex, squeeze, half splits. 2, 3, full split, top grind. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boobs. Fluff, slowly. Arms. Head, double pop, and swing it. Yeah, come on up. Turning it. Listen. 1, 2, 3. Step out. Slap. And grind. 2, 3. Pull on that glove. Back to the chair this time. Take it down. Knees, flex, squeeze, half splits. 2, 3, full split, top grind. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boobs. Fluff, slowly. Arms. Head, double pop. Swing it. Yeah, come on up, turn it in. Listen. 1, 2, 3. Step out, slap, and grind. Right glove first, then the left glove. Turn to me. Walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and up, hump. 5, 6, down, up, walk. 5, 6, hold, lunge. Push, slap, badass, Moulin Rouge. Turn. Come on up slow. Wiggle. 5, 6, prepare. 2, Marmalade. 2, 3, 4, glide. Pin up. Pervert. Pin up. Pervert. Sexy seat. Rainbow. Push. Again. Push. One more. Push. You're going to slam it. Out. In. Out. Bounce. 2, 3. Slap. Okay, coming toward the end of the routine, you're going to repeat the chorus. So from this position, you're running your fingers down to your ankles, chin to your chest. Going down for a beat of 4, fingers to knees, flick, squeeze, prepare for your half splits. For 1, 2, 3, it's a full split on 4. Going into the top grinds that you did earlier for 4. From here, though, it is all going to change, okay? I want you to run your hands across your chest and out to the sides. Turn your palms to the ceiling. You'll always get a better boob shake. Keep your heels up. You're going to shake your boobs down in line with your knees. When you get there, you're going to drop your head. You're going to flick your head up first. And then keep shaking, lifting up your knees and keep shaking. Your back is not allowed to touch the back of that chair and you must point your toes. It's not antenatal classes. From there, you're going to snap your legs together and you're going to repeat. So you're going down for 4, fingers to knees, flick and squeeze, half splits for 1, 2, 3, full split on 4, top grinds again. And then we're going back into that. So the arms come across your chest, out to the side, palms to ceiling. Shake it down, flick up your head, shake it up and lift up your knees. Now from here, you're going back into your boob grab. So you want to keep your legs wide. We're going straight back in with the left, then the right, down and down, slowly up. Going into your arms, into your head, and it's a double pop. In and out, and in and out. We're going to swing it to the side. Drop, knee comes in, and it is a double kick from there. Now, from here, you're going to come up with your feet together, because this is your end move. You're going to do what we call a dismount. So it's hands to knees, flat feet, and you're coming up with your bum first, rolling the shoulders backwards. Now, you're going to take a small step forward on your left foot. When you get there, you're going to turn over your right shoulder to face me. So it's left foot, and then twist. Okay? Once you're in that position, staying up on the top toes, you're going to start to grind and you're running your hands out and up into the air. So you're grinding, running your arms up, where you're going to hold on with your right hand to your left wrist. You're going to pull that behind your head, just place it there. You will twist to finish as the music stops and you'll blow me a kiss with your right hand. Okay, so we're going to do all of that again, coming back to the front of the chair. So the chorus itself stays exactly the same. So we'll do that a little bit quicker. So we're going down, fingers to knees, flick, squeeze, half splits, exactly the same as before, full split. Going straight into that top grind as you normally do, and then your arms are coming out. Shake it down, head up, pick up your toes. So the first time the legs come together, and you're going back down, into repeating the chorus, into your half splits as normal, full split on 4, going into your top grind again as normal. Then you're going to repeat that section, shake them down, shake them up, but this time straight back into the boobs, keep your legs open, straight back down, into your arms, behind your head, pop in and out, and swing it. Same as before. Difference is now, feet come together as you slowly dismount. Left foot forward, twisting all the way back round. You'll start to grind, arms coming up to the ceiling. You should get about 4 grinds in before you stop, twist, straighten the front leg, and blow a kiss, okay? So the only things that are changing there is that little section, so come back to here, where you're dropping exactly from here, so you've just finished your top grind, you're going down, lifting up, first time legs together, okay? Second time, straight back into the boobs, and then remembering that last move, okay? So if you swing to the side, down, knee in, double kick, feet together, left foot forward and turn, grind for 1, 2, 3, 4, stop, twist, blow kiss, end of routine. So let's go together now from the top with some music, start to finish. You click when she clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, go down, down, up, step, sit, close, take it down. Knees, flick and squeeze, half splits. 2, 3, full split, top grind. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boobs. Fluff. Slowly, wait for it. Arms. Head. Double pop. In, out. Swing it. Yeah, yeah. Come on up, turning it in. Listen. 1, 2, 3. Step it out. Slap. And grind. 2, 3. Right glove. Back to the chair. Shimmy. Repeat. Down. Knees, flick and squeeze, half splits. 2, 3, full split, top grind. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boobs. Fluff. Hold it, wait for it. Arms. Head. Double pop. Swing it. Yeah, yeah. Come on up, turn it in. Listen. 1, 2, 3. Step out. Slap. And grind. 2, 3. Pull on your right glove. Then your left glove. Turn to me. Walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down, up, up. 5, 6. Down and up. Walk round. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lunge. Up, slap. Turn. Straight legs. Don't look down. Wiggle. 5, 6. Twist and Marmalade. Down. 2, 3, 4. Glide. Pin up. Pivot. Pin up. Pivot. Sexy seat. Rainbow. Sing it. Again. Sing it. One more. Sing it. Bang it out. Out. In. Out. Bounce, bounce, slap down. Knees, flick, squeeze, half splits. 2, 3, full split, top right. Now remember, this is where it changes. Arms out. Shimmy. Down. Up. Legs come together. Down. Knees, flick, squeeze, half splits. Full split, top grind. We are going to do that again. Are you ready? Down. Knees up. Straight to boobs. Slowly. Arms. Head. Hop. Now swing it. Feet together this time. Straight up. Left foot forward and turn to grind. Look, twist. Well done. The cool down will always start on the floor, so it's a good idea to ask all of you girls to pick up the chairs, stack them over in the corner of the room and come and take a seat, okay? Now ours is a fitness cool down, but bearing in mind it is a dance fitness cool down. So a big part of our cool down is encouraging flexibility, okay? So I want you to sit down on the floor, extend your legs as wide as they'll go. Now before we start, just want to let you know, flexibility, everybody's is different, okay? As a level 1 burlesque chair dance instructor, we do not expect you to do the splits. It's about going to your own capability and then encouraging yourself to become more flexible at the same time as your class, okay? So your legs are perfectly wide. You're going to slot your fingertips under your knees, straightening your arms. You know your back is perfectly straight. You're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and hold, and then exhale. You're going to repeat. And then exhale. So oxygen feeds the muscles, but it's also going to lower that heart rate. So the first part of the warm-up is you're going to be doing with your legs, and we're going to be doing what we call developmental stretches, okay? Now a developmental stretch is quite literally developing a stretch. Don't overthink it, okay? Now I want you to make me an A frame. So your fingers and thumbs will be touching, lifting them up in line so that your elbows are actually sitting in line with your shoulders. Now from here you're going to twist over to the right, Now as you look through your fingers and thumbs, you should be able to see your knee. You're going to pull the right toes up to the ceiling, and with both fingers you're going to gently tap your toes and then your tummies, okay? Now flexibility is coming from the waist, not the shoulders. So your shoulders need to be back and your chin needs to be up at all time, so you're encouraging movement from the waist and the hips, okay? So we're going to tap the toes and tummy for 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to develop that stretch by just going a little bit further, okay? So you're pushing past the toe as far as you can. For 1, and 2, and 3. Now on the 4th one, you're actually going to stay down there and you're going to grab as low as physically possible for you, keeping the legs straight. Now if you're very flexible, you can interlock your fingers and take them over. Otherwise you can grab your toes, your ankle, below the knee. Now it's important that your hands are staying together, because what you're doing is you're stretching out your obliques at the same time, okay? So on the 4th one, as low as physically possible for you, and you will very gently begin to pull your head towards your knee. Now we're holding all of our stretches for 4 seconds, and then you will very gently come back up and point the toe. Imagine that your legs are an elastic band. You don't want to let go too quick, so you're coming up gently. You're going to go back into your A-frame, and you're going to repeat this exactly the same on the other side. So you'll be twisting until you can see your knee through your fingers and your thumbs, lifting up the toes, leg stays perfectly straight, and it's toes and tummies for 4, shoulders back, head up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. After 4, we're going to develop the stretch. So you're going to push further. And 2, and 3, and on the 4th one, as low as physically possible for you. Legs stay straight, gently pulling your head down to your knee, where you will hold for 4 seconds. And then very gently coming back up again. Now, after 4 seconds, the muscles relax against the stretch. So to go into your next stretch, I want to see if your legs will go a little bit wider. Now, we're going to be walking the next one straight down, okay? So you're doing both legs one at a time, and then you're coming straight down forwards. Now, your legs are going to stay pointed, and your toes. It's all about trying to get your hips as low as they'll go. So the shoulders stay back is straight, head stays up. Now, you're going to walk forward just a little bit with your hands. So take a deep breath in. And what you're doing is you're trying to just wiggle and push, okay? So you're going to rock from side to side as you're walking forward, lifting up the bum, pulling your hips down. You're going to go to that point where it starts to really hurt, which is good, and that's where you're going to hold it, okay? Now you can relax your toes once you're down there, but your head stays up, and then you're going to develop the stretch. It's a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to crawl forward a little bit further, and you're going to hold it there. So after 4 seconds, the muscles are relaxing against the stretch. So we're going to go now just one more time, deep breath in. And you should be able to walk forward a lot more, but again, keeping up the head, keeping up your chin, pulling down from the hips. So you're developing this stretch 3 times, and then you're going to very gently walk back out of it. Now you're staying in this position, you're going to pull your toes up to the ceiling so that we can hit some separate muscles. Sitting up tall, arms out to the side, you're going to start by gently pulsing forwards and backwards, okay? Then you're going to go into tapping your toes. And when you're ready, you're going to grab your toes. Now, if this is your limit, that is absolutely fine, okay? You're going to be a level 1 burlesque chair dance instructor. If you can touch your toes, that is wonderful. If you can go further, you can develop it further by taking a deep breath in, pulling down from the waist and walking it down to the floor. As you go, you're taking your hands down the side of your feet, all the way to the bottom, and you are going to hold it there. It's 4 seconds, and then you're going to gently walk it back up again in whatever position you were in. So again, if you can only get to your toes, don't stress, that's fine. If you can go down lower, again, that's wonderful. You'll develop it that little bit further. Now from there, you're going to put your hands underneath your knees, lifting up your legs, bringing them together, pushing them down in front of you. You might want to give them a little bit of a wobble. Right, you're going to do a stretch from this position with toes pointed, so you're reaching up to the ceiling. Now for this stretch, you want to make sure that your arms are staying next to your head. So if you can just touch with your ears, that's the perfect position. If they're too far forward, too far back, you won't feel the stretch. So it's a deep breath in, keeping your ears in line with your arms, you're leaning forward, head down, going as low as you can, and you will hold that stretch for 4 seconds. You'll very gently come back up and you're going to do it again by lifting up the toes and repeat. Deep breath in and you're reaching for the toes as you go over. Head down and hold. And this stretch you will hold for 4 seconds. Then it's just your head that is going to lift. And then you're going to lift up your feet, picking up your heels off the floor and giving it that extra stretch. Then after 4 seconds you can relax, let go, nasty part over and cross your legs. So those are your development stretches and those are to encourage flexibility, and then we go into the rest of the cool down, okay? So you're going to pop your hands on your ankles sitting up tall. I want you to imagine that you sat on a line, it's coming straight through your body and it's coming out the other side. So both hands are on the front of that line to begin with. You're going to take one arm over your shoulder and you're going to drop the hand onto the line and you're going to follow it round with your head and twist. So this stretch is going to be stretching out your back, so those 2 big long muscles are your latissimus dorsi, bringing it back to the centre. Same on the other side, and you will feel the stretch down each side of your back and bringing it back to centre. Slide your hands to your knees, you're going to roll your shoulders back for 4, and then you're going to roll them forwards for 4. Then from there you're going to go from the shoulders, you're going to go into your trapezius, so we're sitting up tall, hands out and push, dropping your chin onto your chest and you'll feel that stretch. And the same as the warm-up, taking a deep breath in, pulling your arms to the ceiling so we can go into the obliques. Now because you sat on the floor, if we try with both hands, you'll topple over. So you're going to relax, release one hand, pop it on the floor, and you're going to take the arm over as is. Now again, make sure that arm stays above your head, because if it drops down, you're going to lose that stretch. Now if you are more flexible, you can drop down to an elbow, but you mustn't lift any bum cheek off the floor. You're going to reverse that stretch, going over in the other direction. Now again, it is optional to drop the elbow down. You don't have to, as long as no bum cheek leaves the floor. You're coming back up to sitting, where you're going to finish with the head. So we're looking up, centre and down, centre and ceiling, and centre and down. Back to centre, side to side. So we're going over to the left, centre, over to the right, and centre. Last time to the left, back to centre, and one more time to the right, and back to centre. Finishing off with your head rolls, down and round, but taking it straight back in that direction. That's 2, and 3, and then just one more, and back to centre. So now you know the whole routine, the warm-up and the cool-down. We are very much looking forward to meeting you on your instructor training course. All of your instructor trainers are here to help you. So if you do need any support, any advice, you've got any questions, please feel free to contact us. You have our numbers, or you can just send us an email, info@burlesquechairdance.co.uk. Now remember, it's our job to make you perfect. It's just your job to know the routine before you arrive. So good luck. Any questions, give us a shout. Looking forward to meeting you.